Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It is day 132. What I wanted to say, I'm on the way going to the gym. Otherwise, I wouldn't film this video standing on my feet. So, there is one thing I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna forget to tell you if I'm not gonna record this video right freaking now. At least one part or first part of this video. So, a couple of minutes ago, I set up my Buy Me a Coffee account. Buy Me a Coffee for just support and stuff like that. Just to check it out. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen out of it. And what that I did is this thing called Buy Me a Coffee requires you to authenticate your account. So they are basically a payment processor, but the way they process payment is through Stripe. And if you know me and you have watched my previous videos, it's going to be useful for a lot of you guys who are offering their services as a video editor, as a SMMA agency, as a web design agency owners like me, who doesn't have this luxury called Stripe available in your country. But surprisingly, it turns out there's a thing called Stripe Express, which I have no idea how the thing works. But so I basically said, okay, Stripe Express, I don't know, whatever it is. I just entered my data, hoping that this is gonna work. And by the end, when it went, I think last two steps, the last step was to choose your country, and surprisingly, my country was on that list. Whereas when I was signing up for Stripe.com, the normal Stripe, the Stripe we all know, my country wasn't in that list at all. And surprisingly, not surprisingly, after choosing a wrong country, like I just said, United States, F it, whatever, next. And when you choose United States from that country list, I'm sorry, but they expect you to choose a bank from United States. And the problem is that my bank is a local bank. I just opened a Visa card. It's not like I don't live in the US, whatever. And so that's why the idea of opening my Stripe account failed, because I just don't have a account in the United States, and I don't know if it's possible living outside of the United States and open an account in the United States. I have no idea about it, and I basically, if I'm being honest with you, I gave up on this idea, and I wanted to just find some alternatives to this Stripe thing, and I just focused on another stuff instead of this payment processor. So what did I did today? I did choose my country because it was on that list, and after that, I'm gonna mention one thing is that when I was choosing my bank, it was there, alhamdulillah, my bank was there, but when I was entering my card details, it was saying account number, and I was like, well, I think bank account and like your debit card number are two different things, like, isn't it like two different things? I mean, but I made a risk. I don't have a bank account because I can't write checks. Those people who have a bank account, as I know, if I'm wrong, correct me. Those people who can write checks, and you can go to bank and check, cash it out. And I don't have this kind of opportunity. I don't write checks. But I just made a bet. I made a risk. I copied my debit card's number from the mobile app, from my mobile app of my local bank's mobile app and whatever, if it. I copied that number, 9-digit or 6-digit number, I don't really remember. I think it's 9, I think it's 12-digit number, yeah, debit card, normal debit card. Copied and pasted it And all of a sudden, button which was disabled saying save or finished, I don't remember, I he he became enabled, or it became enabled, you name it. I clicked that and I'm on a home page. It says, you signed up successfully. I'm like, what the heck was this? I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. When I went to stripeexpress.com and checked out my account, this thing was available only for, as I said to you, for this thing called Buy Me a Coffee, and that's it. In fact, I don't know, man. Even if I'm gonna, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. Like, there's 50% it's gonna work, and there's 50% that it's not gonna work. I hope it is. I hope it is gonna work. But you know what? The whole message from this 6-minute video was that, you know, even if the idea of opening this Stripe account or Stripe Express account, it doesn't really matter. In life, there's certain things which are just in your control, and certain of them are not in your control. And for example, in my case, or in your case, maybe also, you can't make Stripe to come to your country, right? All you have in your power is to open a Stripe account and do something with it, but you can't make a $1 trillion company come to your country. It's, whatever. What I wanted to say, if it is not gonna work out, the worst thing which can happen is that you and I are gonna learn a lesson. The worst thing which can happen is that you and I are gonna learn a lesson. Yes, we're gonna lose money. Maybe some kind of client is gonna send you money through this Stripe account, Stripe link which you send them, and it turns out that you can't cash it out, blah 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 blah. I know. But I'm proud of you that you tried. And I can guarantee you that future me, if you're watching this video, if I'm gonna F up, I did it for the sake of getting better and learning something. Because I can say that this thing is not gonna work out unless I'm gonna try it out in practice. And maybe we'll lose money, maybe we'll not. I don't know. Same with you, brother. I recommend you do things. If you fail, you will learn a lesson. At least in this case, like you will understand, okay, I effed up. This thing is not gonna work out. This thing, I have to find an alternative for this thing called Stripe, do something instead, I don't know, man, I don't know. I have to go to the gym. That's what I know. Peace. Okay, it's 11 p.m. while I'm recording this video right now. The first part of this video recorded before going to the gym. It's at about, I don't know, like 3, I think it was, even after 3 p.m. Around 5 p.m. So, right now I'm recording this video at 11 p.m. And so far I have updates for you when it comes to my Stripe account. For those who are not familiar and aware of me, I have, if I'm gonna explain it to you in a simple language, I have 2 businesses. And I know focus, and one of these businesses are way more important for me than the second one. The second one is, how to say that, exists because the first one is not fulfilling me and my time yet. Because the first one is my agency, my web design agency. And if my agency would have fulfilled my time, and if I would have had stuck upon projects, clients coming in, and inshallah, it will happen. I just don't have clients yet. It will happen. I will get to Stripe stuff in a little. Okay. yeah, my web design agency is the first business, which is the most important one for me. Second one is my startups, 2 startups which I'm building right now. Again, 2 startups, yes, when I'm gonna get rich, inshallah, I'm gonna change this thing right here because it's annoying sometimes. Because it's old, it doesn't close until the end. So, basically open. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we dealt with Stripe. I found 3 solutions for this problem so far. 2 of them are too legal and a little complicated. But the first one and the easiest one so far is to just find an alternative of Stripe. Type it in Google, just search, make your own research a little bit. I don't know, maybe I will put links down in the description because I'm so lazy with this series of vlogs. I want to make it as easy as possible. I don't even write this description. Maybe I will put some links into the softwares which I found on the internet. So far I found 2 or 3 alternatives of Stripe which are available in my country. Well, I didn't check if 2 of them are available. I checked 1. And so far, you know what? I'm even if I found 1 solution for this problem, I'm so glad. I'm flying on the skies right now because for me, Stripe was everything. Like, as I said I have 2 businesses. I have agency and I have my startup. In my agency, I need people to send me payment straight from Stripe. I wanted to send them a link and they would have entered their credit or debit card and sent me money, for my services and stuff like that. And it would have been cool, but the problem is that Stripe is not available in my country, so I have problem not only with my agency, which I could have solved some way or form, maybe, if you're good with your client and if you, do really good job, they don't accuse you in a scam or something like that, you could have just sent them 12 digit number of your debit card and they could have sent you money the any way possible which they find available, right? But the problem is that if Stripe is not available in my country at all, I can't use Stripe neither for my agency or my startups. So people who use software and they love it, if they want to support the creation and updates and when you make a startup, when you create product, you have to pay for servers, for domain, for hosting, and if people want to support, they can't. Why? Because we can't accept payments. Why we can't accept payments? Because Stripe is not available in our country. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated situation. I hope to find a solution for, and I did, alhamdulillah, but I didn't test it yet, so I can't be 100% sure about it. But I hope Allah will show us, he gave us a problem, and I believe that he will give us a solution also. There is not a single problem in this life which doesn't have a solution. It's just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time, and yeah, just a matter of time and opportunities. And the opportunities are not in my hands, it's in his hands. I just have to put in work, and I just have to try and 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 try until it will happen. Anyone can guarantee you that hard work will pay off, but not a single person in this world, alive or dead, can guarantee you a date when it will happen, right? Not a single, because no one can, even you yourself, you don't know what is gonna happen tomorrow. You can sign a client for $10,000 or $6,000 for just a single one website. Why not? It can happen. You know that. You can DM today 5 people and 4 of them are gonna reply. It can happen. That's the thing. That's the problem with entrepreneurship. You don't know. It can be worse than you thought, or can be better than you thought, or it can be way worse than you thought, or it can be way better than you thought. Okay. I'm recording this video even if I didn't complete it a lot of the things which I have planned for today, because I know if I'm gonna record this video after doing the things, like for example DMing people applying for coding jobs, or like doing my programming classes, I know that I'm just not gonna record this video, or this video is gonna get published tomorrow, like after 12 p.m. It's tomorrow, so I don't want it to happen, and that's why I decided to film this video a little earlier. So far today we did pretty good progress, and if I wouldn't go to the gym and school, I would have spent more time dealing with this tribe problem, my startup, my agency, DMing people, reading books, and I could have done more progress from like self-improvement wise, but I mean, it's life. Sometimes things, don't go the way you planned, but still, I believe that I did pretty good, alhamdulillah, progress. Because I used all the time which I had as wise and as good and as right as I could. I think it's it for today. Peace out.